What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? This is another edition of Ask DCH. As part of these Ask DCHs, I'm going to also now cover some of the cool stuff happening around Doodle Club and Chroma Club. So, here's an interesting project I found, which is what is your warrior name? And I guess it's based on the day you were born and the month. And my question is how come Midnight Dragon? How come you didn't make something like what's your Doodle Club name or your Chroma Club name? So that's something people need to consider when they do their projects. Here's another interesting thing, which is a unicorn tutorial. I really like that unicorn, by the way. It's really nice. And these are the different steps you take to actually draw the unicorn. And boom, really nice. Great job. Honestly, awesome. Cool. So that was cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna sometimes from time to time just walk around different projects. Here's another interesting project, which is Awesome Illusions. Um, and it's kind of like visual tricks that I think are interesting. Uh, Think you can't be fooled, you just were. Read it again. Think you can't. Oh, jeez. It's think you can't be fooled. Okay. Um, I think these are really cool, and it's always fun to check out some of the projects here. Let's see. This is also nice, which is animatronic bases, and that's cool. Okay, so anyways, that's really nice. I think that's exciting. The other thing I guess I think would be cool to discuss is some of the updates for Chroma Club. And for Chroma Club, this will be for the virtual world, but basically this is like a little Bip Bop gel marker, and if you use it, if you go around here, you can kind of create stuff with this marker. I'm going to actually choose a different color. There you go. Um, and so it's a mix. So you have the 2D stuff you can create with the other, the basic marker. But here's a 3D thing you can also create with these other new unique markers. Let me know what you think about this, or if you have any feedback on this. Let me see if I can come in closer so you can see how it looks. Um, yeah, so that's some of the creations you would create. Let me know what you think about this and what other types of markers we should have in the next update for the virtual world. So I think this is an interesting mix. Um, so I think that's that. Now let's get on to the questions. Okay, Elizabeth asks, will someone invent a flying car? Um, Kind of. I mean, I think drones are kind of getting there. I don't know if we will actually be using cars in the future. Who knows? But if no one has invented something else that's new or kind of like Star Trekky, yeah, I'm sure the drones and the cars will finally merge. Okay, Duct Tape asks, how do you transport your account? Um, I don't know exactly what that means. I'm just going to ask you. I think it means, do you mean putting it on another device? Okay, we'll see about that. Now, Dragon's Creation asks, what happens if someone tells you to not tell DCH if something bad happens, or else you will be sorry? You should let me know, especially if they're violating the guidelines in Doodle Club and Chroma Club. Remember, we have to keep Doodle Club and Chroma Club safe and fun. And that means, and what I've seen is that the more bullies we kick out, the more inappropriate behavior we kick out, the better and more peaceful Chroma Club and Doodle Club are. So just let me know, and I'll look into it. Okay, Springtrap is still here, asks, do we doodlers make a difference in your life? If so, what differences do we make, and where would you be without us? Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking about this recently. I think you definitely do make a difference in my life. The difference is that I really want to do my best and just get better at what I do and get better at making games. And plus I really do enjoy talking about creating stuff and doing projects, so definitely. And sometimes I would potentially do bad things or not necessarily do my best in real life. But when I think about Doodle Club players and Chroma Club, I'm like, oh man, I really do have to do my best, even though it could be painful. And if that means not eating junk food, for example, like, oh, if I eat this junk food, that's not good. That'll make me less effective and give me a headache, and I won't be able to create my project or whatever else. Um, and so then I'm like, oh well, you know what? I have to give my best to the Doodle Club players and Chroma Club players and Chroma Club in general. So I don't do that, and I think that happens when you're doing a project you're passionate about, um, and even just interacting with certain people or wasting time, watching stupid stuff or whatever else. I mean, I'm like, oh, if I watch this video on how to make a better game or how to do this, then I will get better at making, an update for Chroma Club and Doodle Club and stuff like that. So it's definitely made a difference, and I appreciate everyone that plays this game, and these games, so that's cool. Okay, this, I don't know what to call this, but another person asks, why did you create Doodle Club? Did anyone inspire you or did you make it up yourself? Also, when was the, well, look, Doodle Club is pretty unique, as you can tell. I wouldn't say anyone inspired me. I definitely wanted to create a place where people could do projects. That's just from my own personal life experience, but I'm trying to think of games that inspired me. I mean, I obviously had to learn and borrow ideas from social media and also from um, just game concepts in general. But as you can tell, it's pretty unique. Blue Rose the Immortal asks, hey DCH, how do you enjoy looking after the players of DC? Are they annoying? Are they drama queens? Or are they just fine? I know this sounds like a weird question. I really do enjoy it. I mean, if it wasn't for some of the drama that does happen, I just really enjoy playing Doodle Club and Chroma Club, and I feel like we need to bring more players into the game, and I think that's the one thing is that I noticed that it is kind of getting sometimes quieter, and we need to figure out how to get more players in the game without causing drama. The one issue is that as we get more players, sometimes there's more drama. So, so I think once we get the collabs added to Doodle Club and Chroma Club, we should figure out more creative ways to get more players into the game who want to draw, who want to create, who want to do stuff. I mean, there are a lot of those out there. They don't even know about this game. So we'll figure out a way to do that. Now, thanks for these questions. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the kind of virtual world demo that I showed you. Um, and I think that's it. Take care.